Assalamualaikum and hi. We will be presenting company review and strategy plan for the company that we choose, which is COOLBLOG. Before that, let's take a look at history of COOLBLOG. COOLBLOG is a beverage brand with a global kiosk presence. COOLBLOG use ice blended and smoothie-based creations to get the finesse of local and worldwide flavors. COOLBLOG has been dedicated to make it simple and accessible for entrepreneurs to develop and maintain COOLBLOG franchises for over 17 years. Puan Asma is known as a master franchise in Kelantan, Malaysia. She first operated COOLBLOG in 2014 at Pasir Puteh and Wakaf Cik Ye with a startup capital of RM240,000 when her friend offers to sell those franchises to her. In 2018, due to low sales, the store at Wakaf Cik Ye was closed and moved to Kod Lanas 1, and now Puan Asma have 7 franchises including Kod Lanas 2, Lotus Kota Baru, Setia Kota Baru, East Coast Mall Kuantan and Kuantan Parade. She has assisted many young female workers to her successful COOLBLOG franchises. Next, vision and mission of COOLBLOG. For vision, after having a lot of success with 7 COOLBLOG franchises, they want to expand the business even more. Puan Asma intend to open 2 more franchises, one in Kelantan and the other in Kuantan. COOLBLOG's mission is to establish a positive customer experience across all of their touch points by providing excellent service, a fantastic product experience and amazing pricing. This has always been a secret to making COOLBLOG one of the most popular brands among customers.
Next, I will proceed to the organizational culture or values. The first one is the employees and staff are always provided exceptional service to their customers. The owner will ensure that the staff are helpful and knowledgeable enough in handling the customers so that they can serve the customers with a delightful way. Next, they also provide the great value for their customers. In this case, the great value refers to the price of their drinks, which is affordable for everyone. The price range of their product is between RM3.80 to RM10 per product. The company offers the affordable price without jeopardizing the quality and taste of their products. Lastly, the owner also emphasizing the Islamic value. The Muslim staff are obligated to perform daily prayers. The owner has also stipulated that the staff are female only to prevent any unnecessary contact with different gender. She believes that the religion is one of the key factors that drive to the success of the business. Then, for the goals and objective part, as the owner who is one of the franchisees of COOLBLOG Malaysia, mentioned that the COOLBLOG Malaysia itself specializes in desserts and beverages in takeaway kiosk concept. Their objective is to combine the taste of natural fruits into an ice-blended thirst quencher. She also mentioned that since the first time she operates the franchise kiosk of COOLBLOG, which is in 2014, her aims is to serve a wide range of delicious and high-quality products at such low prices that accessible to everyone and anyone can indulge whenever they wish. Her main goal for now is looking for more opportunities to open up a more franchise kiosks in other strategic places. As for the year 2022, she planned to have at least 9 kiosks of COOLBLOG in total located in East Coast states of Peninsular Malaysia. The last one for the background of the company is the Board of Directors or BOD part. For this, we provide the organizational chart of the one that we had interviewed, who is Madam Asma binti Mat Arifin. Basically, Madam Asma is involved in a sole proprietorship business, which is she handle and control everything about her business. However, she had appointed one supervisor in Kuantan to help her in managing the business. Besides, the supervisor also responsible to oversee the day-to-day performance of the staff in Kuantan. Right now, Madam Asma had operating 7 kiosks of COOLBLOG where she appoints 2 staff for each kiosk. They are the one who will deliver the products and services to the customers.
Assalamualaikum. So now we move to the SWOT, where here we will know about the strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threat of the COOLBLOG. So first we start with strength, which describe what COOLBLOG excels at and what separates it from the competition in the market. So the strength includes COOLBLOG is an international brand and almost all of us here know about the brand name, right? And then the product also consistent with delicious and high quality product where the franchise need to follow the headquarters specific measurement in the making each of the drink. Then they also have wide variety of flavors. And the owner we interviewed also a master in franchise, where she already opened about 7 franchises in Kelantan and more upcoming. And then the good news, where they got customer friendly and loyal customer at the franchises. And lastly, COOLBLOG is a halal certified product, so it wouldn't be an issue for the Muslim to buy it. And then next, for the weaknesses, they face shortage of stock and sometimes for the staff. And they also got inefficient management, as there's no any structure for the board managerial. And then they also need to restock the ingredients that less demand from the customer. It's because it's a requirement to restock with minimum purchase from the HQ. And lastly, lack of marketing strategies, because there's no marketing being implemented at the franchises.
Okay, now I will explain about SWOT analysis in terms of opportunities and threats. Basically, these two factors are an external factors that affect the company. Opportunities refer to a positive external element that may provide a competitive advantage for a company, while threat refers to an external factor that can negatively affect businesses. Both of the factors are important to be analyzed as it could help business to grab the opportunities and aware on any harm that can threaten their performance and growth. After all, we have analyzed that there are 5 factors that are considered as the opportunities toward the COOLBLOG company, which are: first, the target market of the younger generation has a higher number of population than others. Second, increased demand for IC and cold beverages. Third, seasonal attraction during summer, public and school holidays. And fourth, positive media coverage. Fifth, an underserved market for specific products. Those 5 factors mentioned are the external factors that may benefit the COOLBLOG in empowering their brand growth. While we also have analyzed there are 5 factors that are considered as their threats, which are: first, seasonal less attraction during Ramadan and rain season. Second, changing customer attitude toward product. Third, frequent new products introduced by competitors. Fourth, overserved market for specific product. And lastly, an increase in product substitutes. Those 5 factors can negatively impact toward the COOLBLOG company performance and growth.
Next is the IFE metric, which is a strategy tool used to define firm's internal environment and to reveal its strengths and weaknesses. So for the strength, the highest total weighted score is COOLBLOG produce an international brand product and the owner is a master in franchise. So this indicates that the company performed very well by having these great attributes from these 2 factors. And then for the weaknesses, we can see that for the staffing problem is significant weakness for this company by having 0.52 of total weighted score. And this regard that to the case where the owner also need to go to the shop, giving a hand to the rest of the workers that already need to work overtime, only because of problematic new workers that showing no commitment in working.
Next is EFE metric. It is a strategic analysis tool used to evaluate firms' external environments and to reveal its strengths and as well as weaknesses. Right here, we can see that for the opportunities, most of the factors are being rated at score of 2 and 3. The highest rating score is 4 for the factors of seasonal attraction during summer, public and school holidays. We believe that this factor has contributing a lot in sales of the COOLBLOG company, as during the seasons, the company have reached sales of thousands ringgit with hundreds of cups sold daily for an outlet. While for the threat, all the factors listed are being rated with score of 3 except for the factors frequent new product introduced by competitors. We believe that the company has its own loyal customers. Here we can see that the total weighted score for EFE metric is equal to 2.74.
Next, we move to the competitive profile metric. The table above shows the result of the competitive profile metric. As we can see, the score for the COOLBLOG is at 2.78 and the weakest is Boost Juice company, where the score is at 2.53. We move to the achievement of the business. Puan Asma is a master of franchise in Kelantan, where her branches are at Lotus, Kot Lanah, Setia, Kota Baru and Pasir Puteh. She also has 2 branches of COOLBLOG in Kuantan. And as the future plan, she plans to open a new branch at Pasir Mas, Kelantan. Based on her branch, there is an increase in sales, especially during school holiday and summer. Nowadays, the demand for ice and cool beverage is increasing, and it is an opportunity for Puan Asma to make an innovation to attract more customers. COOLBLOG also gives all of its customers very inexpensive prices, which is one of the company's strengths. For instance, we can observe from the menu that the basic iced coffee flavor costs only Rm4. Comparatively, its competitors such as Tea Life charge approximately Rm8 for iced coffee, as opposed to Starbucks which can cost up to Rm20. Those who desire a daily coffee fix but are on tight budget, they can go for COOLBLOG. Lastly, rehired some of the previous employees, all of whom had a strong sense of loyalty to her and were quite hospitable to the customer. Customers who came to the franchise as a result of this were given the impression that they were appreciated and encouraged to provide candid comment whenever they come to the store. Next, I will present the problem that faced by Puan Asma in handling her franchise. First, a few of Puan Asma's challenges as manager that contribute to this issue are the expanding of food and beverage business, which has resulted in numerous competitors for COOLBLOG such as Tea Life, Boost, Chatime and Starbucks. To achieve client loyalty, it is essential to be innovative and to meet the demand and supply of customers. Second, less efficient in her management. As the manager, she has to handle many things in her franchise and keep them well controlled in each of them. There is a problem where Puan Asma does not create any board of management in her business. She is helped by her husband and has only a supervisor in the Kuantan outlet. If there are any issue at the outlet other than Kelantan, she cannot solve the problem immediately because she does not have many helpers to do it. Puan Asma also has a problem in managing her workers efficiently. It is because some of her new workers are showing less interest in working by coming late to their work, and some of them have made resignation without informing her first. Since Puan Asma has the other franchise, it is a problem for her to manage it as their workers are fewer and the existing workers are too few to cover all the franchise.
Next, for the SWOT matrix, where we can assess internal and external factor as well as the current and future potential for this COOLBLOG company. So the gain from the strength and opportunities strategies, we could build great connection with the youngsters to easily create a viral product. So as we know, nowadays a viral thing's got a power. It can access to many digital users like us. So we can use this opportunity to gain more customers like the youngsters, which also a majority of the buyers. And then we also can create multiple product lines by making seasonal promotion and do more market penetration through market research, as the owner also proficient in expanding franchises. Then the strength and threat strategies, company could maintain loyal customers by consistently produce high quality drinks. Then the company also can introduce more product variations suit with customers' preference, so they can avoid low demand drink from getting into rotten ingredient issues. And next, for the WO strategies, weakness and opportunity strategies, is where company can increase the amount of stock before entering seasonal attraction to avoid stock shortage happen again. And then the company also can enhance marketing using the digital marketing. Like we know, the digital marketing is the leading for the marketing. And lastly, make promotion on the low demand drinks, so the low demand ingredients will not be wasted. And lastly, WT strategies, weaknesses and threat strategies, where the company can gain customers' feedback and preference of the drinks, so they could improve on the low demand drink taste. And lastly, company can do more marketing strategies in promoting the product because they got lack of marketing in introducing their existence to the public, moreover for the online engagement.
Based on the SWOT analysis, we can do internal external metric. The internal external metric is a 9-cell metric that manages an organization, numerous divisions. The IE metric is a strategic management tool that is used to assess the existing rate of division and provide future. The internal factor evaluation IFE metric of COOLBLOG is 3.06 and the external factor evaluation IFE metric is 2.77. So we can conclude that both IFE and EFE metric COOLBLOG is fell on the quadrant 4, which this illustrates that COOLBLOG should grow and build their business factors. We use the quantitative strategic planning metric QSPM to find out which of different strategy would be the best for them to use to grow their market and get deeper into it. They can use the 3 alternative strategy that has been chosen, which are staff training, empowering marketing, and improve customer engagement.
Next, we proceed to QSPM part. QSPM is a strategic tool used to evaluate alternative sets of strategies. Based on the data, we can conclude that the staff training strategy should be implemented because the total value is the highest, which is 2.49, compared to other strategies, which is 1.71 for improving customer engagement strategy and 1.06 for empowering marketing strategy.
Next, I will continue with strategy implementation. The first one is staff training. A training strategy is developed to accomplish a learning objective within an organization. It is advantageous to both companies and employees. Staff training is utilized to offer them practically experience with new knowledge. Next, there are 5 steps to create an effective staff training strategy. First step, perform a training needs assessment. You must first decide on every detail of the training, both in terms of your training and your business as a whole. You must assess what you already do effectively and where you need to improve. Second step, prepare a learning objective. You must get ready to understand objective before starting any training season. Without knowing what you are instructing people to perform, a training program is meaningless. Third step, design training material. Prior to commencing the training process, it's crucial to have the appropriate training materials ready. Next step, implement the training. This step involves implementing the training plan you've created. While doing so, be sure to let your staff member know that training is being conducted. And the last step is evaluate the training. The result of the training need to be assessed. The response of your staff to the training is most crucial factor. After the training is over, you need to evaluate the feedback received from your staff. Next, we move to exploitation of new strategies. First, result in good ROI, happier staff, and achieving business goals. Staff members will be better equipped to handle daily tasks and unexpected problems with relative ease if they have an efficient strategist. The staff will feel more satisfied at work if they are more capable of handling the complexities of the job. A happier staff will undoubtedly provide better customer service and move the company closer to its goals.
Based on our analysis, we have found out that the COOLBLOG company should empower their marketing strategies to improve their performance and exposure to the target customers, as well as ensuring their objective and goals toward the business can be impressively fulfilled. As now, marketing is term used to describe the action of a business does to encourage their purchase or sales of goods or services, which include the activities of advertising, selling, and delivering product to customer or other business. Through it, the company should empower their online and offline marketing strategies for the sake of their own sustainability in the market and industry. Nowadays, online platforms, especially social media such as Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok, Telegram, and many more, is considered as a marketplace for business transaction of buy and sell. Basically, the company have already used Facebook and Instagram as platform for them to expose their product existing to online users. But in our opinion, the company should empower their social media presence by creating many more social media accounts, and they should improve their existing account to increase their target audience. This alternative could better expose their product, brand, and empower their aim to the audience. The following steps must be considered to the COOLBLOG company to better improve their social media presence, which are: first, the company have to be active in their registered social media platform by regularly create posting, engaging with followers, and share any interesting and relevant content to the target audience. Second, create a brand identity for business on the social media platform. Third, prioritize quality over quantity when it comes to the posting material on social media. And fourth, monitor the social media activity and respond on any question or comments by the followers in a timely manner. Besides, in our opinion, the way to empower the offline marketing strategy of the COOLBLOG company is to print out the vinyl banners and place them in a strategic area such as on the side of the road. This will get people talking about the products. Basically, it is a bit costly, but it will be worth as it can improve the product's exposure to the people around it, and it will tend to be profitable later. The successful marketing strategies empowerment will impact to the company's sustainability and growth. It is important for a company to have a great exposure toward their product brand, as it will be profitable for them later. In all, by empowering the existing marketing strategies on online and offline platforms, it may boost their performance beyond their expectation. That's all from me.
The last strategy that the company can use is by improving the customer engagement. There are 4 steps to create customer engagement strategy. The first one is illustrate the customer journey. A customer journey is an experience of the customers on the first time when they're interested in the business until they get the final products. The company can identify what things that can make the customers more prefer to come and do the transaction with their company compared to other companies. The next step is identify and apply the methods to improve the customer engagement. The company can identify which effective methods that they will use to engage with the customers, as not all the methods is suitable to be applied. The third step is evaluate either the methods is success or not. The aim of this evaluation is to identify either the methods are successful and effective enough to the company in order for the company to engage with their customers. The last step in the company is make decision either the method will be used or not. The company will make a decision either they will use the method or not. The company also can try to implement other method if the other method might give the greater positive impact to the company. Some of the suggestion ways that the company can use to improve the customer engagement, such as create the loyalty reward, more active in the social media, collect the customer feedback for continuous improvement, and maintain the regular communication with the customers. As for the conclusion and recommendation for the third strategy, which is improving the customer engagement, the expectation of this new strategy, which is it will impact the profitability of the company. Customer engagement is about inspiring the customers to interact with the company and brands. If the staff manage to do it in a good way, it will transform the regular customers into loyal customers. Loyal customers will be the key success to grow the business and at the same time brings more profit to the company. That is why the customer engagement is very important to the business and company. I think that's all from us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.